Turning to Washington now and the impeachment trial. Donald Trump's legal team wrapped up its much-anticipated defense. For 3 hours, Trump's lawyers argued he did not incite the January 6th Capitol riots and that his words were just figures of speech. They called the case against the former president a political witch hunt. And as Jackson Proskow reports, it didn't end there.
An unjust and blatantly unconstitutional act of political vengeance.
In Trump-style language,
you get more due process than this when you fight a parking ticket.
The former president's defense team argued he did nothing to incite the mob that stormed the Capitol.
Clearly, there was no insurrection.
They made accusations of doctored evidence and false claims about who was behind the violence.
One of the first people arrested was the leader of Antifa.
They tried to equate Trump's speech to the summer protests against racial injustice and the words used by Democrats.
To winning the fighting, he's fighting.
No human being seriously believes that the use of such metaphorical terminology is incitement to political violence.
Notably, there was little mention of Trump's months of lies about a stolen election, or of Trump's calls to his supporters to be in Washington on January 6th, or an explanation of why Trump waited so long to tell the mob to leave the Capitol building.
This appalling abuse of the Constitution only further divides our nation when we should be trying to come together.
Despite a likely acquittal, there were signs of Republicans who might break ranks.
Exactly when did President Trump learn of the breach of the Capitol? What specific actions did he take to bring the rioting to an end?
That question from 2 Republican senators was met with no answer from Trump's defense.
With the rush to bring this impeachment, there's been absolutely no investigation into that.
Knowing that an acquittal is still the most likely outcome, senators are moving quickly to wrap up the trial. There's still no expectation that witnesses will be called, and a final vote could come as early as Saturday afternoon. Robin?
Jackson Proskow in Washington.